Some would argue that the former champion Petr Yan is the greatest fighter in UFC history to have actually lost 3 fights in a row. This man has either been champion or #1 contender for much of his UFC career. He's got that patented high shell. He's one of the best boxers in the UFC, and if you are looking for a boxer to cross over to the sport of boxing in this era of super fights and realize success, you can do a whole lot worse than Petr Yan. He doesn't really have much interest in that right now. He wants to get back to undisputed greatness, and he's got a good opportunity in this matchup tonight to do just that. Petr Yan, once again, ready to engage in a big spot here tonight. The Sugar Show live and in color. Sean O'Malley back on the proving ground here tonight. And what else can you say about what he did against Abu Dhabi? Close fight against Petr Yan, but that really served to put him on this championship trajectory.
Well, you gotta stand out and take note. When you fight someone like that, so close. Even if he had lost, you had to give him his respect. But ultimately, he got the decision. This guy is a great striker. The one area where we have not seen him tested is in the grappling. Tonight, he will have to rely on that if he wants to get another victory in what has been a fast-paced ascent up the bantamweight rankings.
And he is a willing grappler. We've seen him compete in Quintet Ultra. Augusto Tanquinho Mendez, UFC veteran there firmly in his corner. But you're right, we haven't necessarily seen Sean O'Malley tested in that realm as yet. And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Petr Yan. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Herb Dean, our referee for this
fight?
one.
Ready.
All right, so here's the former UFC champion Petr Yan with his boxing game and his unbreakable will in tow. He comes up on this challenge with Sugar Sean O'Malley, who is trying to take his spot near the top of the division.
Watching Petr Yan make his way to a championship was truly special to watch. It was good to see a guy that just had his eyes on the target and he was not going to be denied. But then when you look at Sean O'Malley, it seems as though we're watching a repeat of that. Another young athlete that made his mark on the culture of fighting, but now he gets an opportunity to make a mark on the rankings board and in terms of title aspirations in the UFC. This is a big spot for Sean O'Malley.
Well, the pleasant way to put it is that the fighters are respecting each other, feeling each other out, and managing risk, but really not much in terms of action thus far.
No, they got to get going. I understand that when people are fresh, they're very scary, but you cannot be this cautious. Oh!
O'Malley gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you'd like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here or what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back.
The crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Oh! Straight punch, that is useful. And he blocks the shot there. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oh! Oh, O'Malley going for the head kick. He misses there. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. 15 seconds. Huge block there. 5 minutes in the books. All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
You ready? You ready?
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous fight.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Circling towards the left now. Swing and a miss by O'Malley.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you're in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Oh, big left hook there. Really using his reach advantage to great effect with that punch there. Well, why fix what's...
Look at that. He can't even stand.
O'Malley's head kick is blocked. No damage there. Man, I would think when you fight a guy like Petr Yan, you got to be in the best shape of your life, DC. He never stops. Under 3 minutes to go here in round two. All right, so another nice strike to the thigh, some bruising starting to develop, and that could render his opponent a one-legged fighter here down the line.
And it'll take some time. It'll take some time when you land it there. But trust me, when you can dead that leg with those leg kicks, you can really start to see your opponent having difficulties moving. Right now, we're at step one.
Oh!
This is big. That's big.
Oh, beautifully timed and placed hook by him there, DC.
Beautiful placement on the hook. Way to turn his body into it. Make sure he kept his eyes on his opponent. Hurts him and gets back to safety. He passed the half guard.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off the hip or pull him down to close the space.
Yan gets caught by the inside leg kick. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble chain.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Oh, perfect execution on the low kick.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Yan's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. 3 minutes to go. That shot is blocked by O'Malley. And that one certainly found the target. Well, he is really starting to picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Whoa!
Yan's blocking well now, made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Well, at times he's tried to check kicks, but he has not been effective in doing so, and now he's starting to limp a little bit.
He's starting to limp from those leg kicks. He's showing that it's hurting. That's a big sign when you watch a fighter, because a fighter never really wants to give you anything, but he can't help himself.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
Back to the overhand left, no good.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's hurt.
Oh, what a way to end the round. Saved by the bell. He got stunned by a huge shot right before the horn, and now a little bit gingerly, he makes his way back to the stool, and he's only got 60 seconds to recover here, so we'll see if his corner, physically, mentally, can keep this fighter in the fight. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
Ready, fight. Ready. Good.
We have arrived at the fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh, nice jab.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, big left.
Oh, just opening up on him now. Oh, Nice kick.
He's hurt bad.
Yan's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area. Oh, hard inside leg kick, chewing up that meat. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent...
Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
We might get a stoppage here soon. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away, to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Just out of range with that left hook. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter. And I think I just heard Daniel Cormier say, I wish I was a little bit taller. You're a baller, WBC. Just out of the range with that right hand.
He's hurt bad here.
Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow. Straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head now. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve $50,000. Hell, let's give them each $100,000 for the performance that they just put on in one round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative...
Oh, he got him hurt bad here.
Oh, straight punch. It's there again.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he...
Big shots here. O'Malley's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Ground and pound strike there now. O'Malley's eye is closing up. Another ground and pound strike lands. O'Malley's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Lands with the lead right hand. 3 minutes now to go in this one. All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to... Oh, he is hurting for certain. O'Malley's left leg would appear to be compromised at this point in time. You see he's limping, having a hard time putting weight on it, and it appeared as though it was that last kick that did the damage. Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Petr Yan.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.